an order as follows. That the cessation of movement into and out of Eastleigh area of Nairobi and the specific limitations in force with respect to the Old Town area of Mombasa that is currently in force shall lapse at 4 a.m. on the 7th of June 2020. That in view of the successful containment of the disease in the counties of Kilifi and Kwale, the cessation of movement into and out of the two counties that is currently in force shall also lapse at 4 a.m. on the 7th of June 2020. 3. That following stakeholders' consultations in the education sector, the Ministry of Education, jointly with the Ministry of Health, issue and publicize guidelines on a gradual and progressive return to normalcy in the education sector by the third term, that is, from the 1st of September 2020. Further, that the Ministry of Education shall announce the new school calendar by the middle of August. As you are aware, on Madaraka Day, I did direct that the Ministry of Interior, the Ministry of Health, hold consultations with interfaith and religious organizations. So today, we state that following these consultations, within 7 days of today, the Ministries of Interior and Health will constitute an interfaith council to work out modalities and protocols of reopening of our places of worship. 5, that in the meantime, the ban on all forms of gatherings, including but not limited to political gatherings, social gatherings, including bars, be and is hereby extended for a further 30 days. That due to the evolving nature of the disease globally, international travel restrictions are hereby extended. In the meantime, the Ministry of Transport is directed within 7 days from the date hereof to engage all key stakeholders and develop protocols and guide resumption of local air travel. That due to the increase in patterns of infections, the cessation of movement into and out of the Nairobi metropolitan area, Mombasa, and Mandera be further extended by 30 days. That the nationwide dusk to dawn curfew, currently in force until today, the 6th of June 2020, is extended for a further 30 days. However, the commencement time for the same shall be varied from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., with the end time for the same being varied from 5 a.m. to 4 a.m. Therefore, effective 7th June 2020, The nationwide dusk to dawn curfew will run from 9 p.m. in the evening to 4 o'clock or 4 a.m. in the morning. This variation should enable Kenyans to have a full workday schedule. Fellow Kenyans, recognizing the negative impact of the COVID-19 is not limited to healthcare. As I have said before, my administration has made targeted interventions to protect our economy. At the onset of the pandemic, my administration injected 216 billion back into the economy through tax refunds, rebates, and waivers. In our second phase, we have further rolled out 53.7 billion under an 8-point stimulus package to reinvigorate our economy. Each week, the government is distributing approximately 300 million shillings a week to the most vulnerable members of our society, on top of Kazi Mitaani, which is also being extended to cover more counties. Also on Madaraka Day, I did announce